to Angie's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make pressed plantain with cook up saltfish. You know, in Angie's Kitchen we cook with a difference. So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you some saltfish that we have here. It's already been soaked, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in fresh water. So I'm just going to turn the stove on, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add it to the water, and it's going to go ahead and boil for about another minute or two. Once it's boiled, then I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. This is amazing. You're going to love it. You are going to love it. You need just about 1.5 pounds of salt fish. Some persons call it codfish. Some persons call it bacalao, like Spanish. But you know, in Jamaica we call it salt fish. All right. So over here we have 3 green plantains. You can have 4, 5, 6. You can have just 1. You can just have 2. So it depends on how many persons you are cooking for. So I'm going to show you how to, my hands, I put some oil on my hand so it doesn't get too much of the stain from the plantain. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to peel it. I'm just going to peel one, and then I'm going to go ahead and peel all of them, and then I'm going to show you step by step how we make pressed plantain. So you see how easy it's coming off. Just want to make one big peel, and it's nicely it's like to perfection already. So it's coming off easy. So look at that. So you want to take any little thing that is left on it. You just do that, and you just want to cut the edge off here. So this one looks perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel the next 2, and coming up we'll show you how to fry. Okay, so here I am. It's all done, it's all peeled. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to show you how it's done. So we need a piece of tin foil and we need some oil. So I'm just going to turn on the stove. So now I'm going to cut it. And you want to have like a certain way that I cut it. So I'm just going to hold it slant and I'm going to cut it. Just want to cut and cut. Because you know, in Angie's Kitchen we cook with a difference. I'm showing different ways how to do this. You can cut it otherwise, but I like this kind of cut. So you just want to cut. Cut. And there, we're gonna place it in the pot. We're gonna go ahead and for the tin foil here, I'm going, sometimes you can use like a piece of kitchen towel, but today I'm using the tin foil because once you use the tin foil, you can just throw it away. You can have 2 more pieces there. And you don't want it to be fully fried. So you want both sides to like kind of change color like that. Change color. Because you want to be able to press it. Some persons would say crush it, but we're not going to mash it out. We're just going to kind of press down on it. You can use the palm of your hand and do that, or you can just use something to just press on it. See, so you want them to look nice and golden like this. This is how you want them to look. Just gonna turn each side. And you want your oil to be nice and hot when you're doing this. You don't want them to stick to the pan. Not at all. And you just want enough oil to cover it, so at least it's not gonna be sticking to the pan. Look at that. This is how you want each side to get this nice yellow look. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take one out and I'm going to show you how I'm going to press it. So let's do that. So once each side is like kind of, it changed color, you can just turn it around and see how it looks. Look at that. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one out and I'm just going to press it. So you hold it like this. And because it's hot, I'm just going to use something and I'm going to press on it. You want to press it. You can use the palm of your hand like that, like the back of your hand, and just press down. But careful when it's too hot. And there you have it. This is how it should look. So what you're going to do now is to place it back into the pot. And I'm going to do all of this. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing for all of them. And I'm going to fry them. And then in about a few minutes, I'm going to show you what they look like when it's done. All right, guys. So look at this. They're all done. They're nice and golden. And this is how you want your pressed plantain to look. So now after we finish that, you know, we're going to have some, we're going to show you how to do the cook up saltfish, because that's a favorite to have with this. So let's go over. I'm going to check on the saltfish, which is already boiled. Look at that. So if you are using the saltfish that has the scale on it, you want to go ahead and you're going to remove. So all of it is done boiled. The salt is removed, so you're going to add it back to some cold water so it can cool off. If you are using like the ones without the bones, then there's no need for this. But today I'm using the one with the bones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove the scale. I'm going to remove the bones that's in there, and then I am going to show you how to cook it up. So what I'm going to do, remove the bones, remove the scale like that. We're going to take all of it off. Just going to remove it, but because you don't want it to burn you, so you're going to just wait until it's cool so you can handle it with your hands. You want to move all of this, take all of that off, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm finished with it. So guys, here is the saltfish. I take out the bone, I washed it off, I clean it nicely, and this is what it looks like. So now we're going to get ready and we're going to go ahead and we are going to cook it up. So to cook it up, what you need just like a 1/4 cup of oil. You need some onions, need some tomatoes, some ripe tomatoes, and you need some bell peppers. What I went ahead and did was to cut like a green one, a yellow one, and a red one. I cut it in half and I dice it up. I just need just 1 peg of garlic. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and I'm going to saute and start. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the garlic here. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to put the bell pepper. We're just gonna put them in stages. Bell pepper. Tomatoes. You just want 2 nice ripe tomatoes, and you just cut them up and dice them up nicely. Then you just want to add your onion. 1 nice big onion. Go ahead, put it all in there. And then you're just gonna go ahead and you're gonna turn it around. You don't want it to burn. You're gonna keep stirring. Look at that. Look at the color. Nicely done. So what the garlic is doing, it's seasoning the oil. The tomato is getting nice and colorful. Look at that. You want that nice color. Look at that. Look at that. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some black pepper to it. Just drizzle over. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add it. Just want to drizzle it over. And just keep stirring. Keep stirring. You don't want some persons like their onions to be crunchy, some like it soft. So you just go ahead and just do whichever one you like. So I just like it nice and medium. So look at that. This is the color that you want. You want everything to be nice and popping. And don't forget to keep those comments coming. I like them through my channel. I like to talk with you guys. I like to talk to my subscribers. Hear what they want to see me make next. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add all of the saltfish. Codfish, saltfish. Let's go ahead and add it. Then you're just gonna mix it up. Stir it up. Look at that. Nicely done. Nicely done. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add a little bit more black pepper to it. Black pepper is just to brighten it just a little bit for it not to have that kind of a white look. Because you know, in Angie's kitchen, we don't like things to look a little bit dull. We like it nice and bright. Look at that. Look at that. I am ready to dig in. Look at that. So we want to go ahead, add some more black pepper. Let's go ahead and just sprinkle it over. Sprinkle it all over. If you like it spicy, go ahead. If not, not too much. You just want to go ahead. There's no need to cover this because everybody's already cooked. So you don't need to cover it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You can also have this with fried dumplings, but today I'm showing you how to have it with the pressed plantain. You can also have the pressed plantain with ackee and saltfish, callaloo and saltfish. But today, this is our combo, which is a nice combo. In Jamaica, we also have this for breakfast. You can have it for lunch. If you're having a cookout, you can just go ahead and just bring this to one of your nice potlucks. Very good. Awesome. Amazing. Look at this. Look at that. Awesome. So it's all together. Look at that. So you're just gonna go ahead and turn the stove off. Just give it one nice big stir. Stir it around. Look at that. The onions. You can see the green peppers. Yes. You can also add like a Scotch bonnet to it if you would like. Look at that. This is how you want your cook up saltfish to look. Great. If you have it and it looks like this, then you're just ready to dig right on in. Look at that. You want it to be nice and crunchy, not too soft. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to try it. So I'm gonna put some fried plantains. And I'm just going to I'm going to show you how. Look at that, all the colors. Yes, this is how you want it to look. Look at that. Perfect. This is how you want it to look. Look at that. Great. Awesome. You can have it as a finger food, like you can just pick this up, or you can just put some on here. I'm gonna show you how, when you're enjoying this, how you do it. So you're just gonna go ahead and I'm going to do it like this, like an open face sandwich. So I'm going to try it. Go ahead, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.